Hard work, they say, makes the battle easy. It's one thing to work so hard to make money and another to make money out of your talent or interests. Usually, we spend our early teens and mid-20s trying to get a post-diploma or degree so we can earn ourselves a good-paying job. In today's video, we will be discussing one of the lucky few who get to make money at a young age doing things they love. Not only that, they found love in the process. Yes, they killed two birds with one stone. Before we continue, please like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Simone Arianne Biles is making it big time in her field at a very tender age. At age 24, the American artistic gymnast born on March 14, 1997, is the first ever female U.S. gymnast to win 4 gold medals at a single game. It doesn't end there. Because of her combined total of 32 Olympic and World Championship medals, she is tied as the most decorated gymnast of all time. So if you are American and love sports, she may be one of the athletes you can wholly support. Simone has 3 siblings: Ashel Biles, Tevin Biles, and Adira Biles. Here's another reason to support Biles for those who attended the University of People. The 4 feet 8 inches, 142 cm, gymnast grew up in Spring, Texas, in the Houston metropolitan area, after their grandparents, Ronald and Nellie Biles, adopted her sister Adria. At age 6, Biles discovered her passion and interests in gymnastics in Bannon's Gymnastics during a daycare field trip. She remained there for 11 years under the guidance of her coach, Amy Borman. If you have kids, nephews, or nieces around that age, this may be the opportune time to organize trips for them. Let's discover the talent in them. Since the time she was discovered, her consistency, energy, and cheerful personality, degree of difficulty she incorporated into her routines in all 4 events: vault, uneven bars, balance beam, and floor exercise, set her apart from others. Presently at such a young age, the 24-year-old earns $316,000 annually and has a net worth of $16 million. It turns out she's the most accomplished gymnast of all time, with a total of 32 medals to her name, both Olympic and World Championship medals. Relationships. Biles dated Stacy Irvin Jr. from August 2017 to March 2020. After this relationship ended, she started her relationship with professional American football player for the Houston Texans of the National Football League, NFL, Jonathan Owens, in August 2020. Jonathan Owens. Owens was born July 22, 1995, in Houston, where he was part of the high school football at Christian Brothers College under Coach Scott Pinkel after attending middle school at Loyola Academy of St. Louis. The Miami Heat turns out to be his favorite professional team. He credits his mother, Arianne Cannon, as one of the biggest influences on his life and sports career. As the norm in relationships, the couple currently live in the same house in Spring, Texas. Here are 10 things you need to know about Jonathan Owens. 10. Owens is a safety for the Houston Texans. In 2018, Owens signed with Arizona Cardinals until he, unfortunately, injured his knee that year and remained on the injured reserve list so before he was released from the team a year later in August 2019. He was later signed up that September by Houston, Texas, to its practice squad. He did not initially dream of becoming a sportsman, but rather a doctor. He majored in pre-physical therapy and made the academic honor roll. 9. Owens is worth $50 million. He earns up to $695,000 annually, which increased in 2021 as the figure reached $780,000. His net worth is about $50 million. Jonathan hasn't revealed how much his NFL contract is worth, but Information Cradle says it could be anywhere from $5 to $50 million. 8. He met Biles on social media. The duo met over social media in March 2020, when Biles sent a DM, direct message, to Owens. The two have been inseparable since then. 7. He had no idea who she was. When Biles first approached him, Owens didn't recognize her from her iconic Instagram. And that's strange, considering how famous Simon's is, but her work ethic caught his eye. The two were both around the Houston area, And what started as a DM became hangouts a week or two later until eventually they started dating. 6. Jonathan is a dog lover. This is probably one of the numerous things that helped them create a bond in their relationship. Both Owens and Biles are dog lovers and own a bulldog each. Jonathan's 2-year-old bulldog is naturally energetic and loves to take long naps, eat and chew on anything. You dare not leave your shoes or socks around Zeus. The cutest part about the couple being dog lovers is that their dogs totally hit it off too. I'll show up at her house, and her dogs will peek around her looking for my dog. Owens explained to the Texas Monthly in June 2021. They become best friends. Interesting, right? 5. Owens is super supportive. Recently, Biles went through it with her mental health, and for every time she felt like giving up, she had her loving boyfriend pushing her to go the extra mile. In an interview with People, she mentioned how supportive he was. "When I say, 'I'm tired, do I have to go?' jokingly, he's like, 'Don't say that, you can do it. This is your dream.' He's always so helpful in making sure I stay on top of my therapy and all of that," she continued. The support is not one-sided. She also had his full support and cheered from him when she won her 7th women's title. Biles also posted pictures of when she attended his games on several occasions. 4. Both Owens and Biles are currently based in Texas. Simone Biles' hometown is Spring, Texas, and that's where she has been living to this day. Jonathan Owens plays for the Houston Texans in Spring, where the couple resides together, is just 20 minutes outside Houston. 3. He values working out after suffering an injury. Unfortunately, Owens suffered an injury before his signing with the Houston Texans. "I was on the field crying," he recalled to Texas Monthly in June 2021. The process for him was incomprehensible, making him unsure of the next step. He was later put on injured reserve after the injury, and since then, he's been documenting his recovery process on Instagram. According to him, he found the push he needed to keep working hard. 2. Owen is a Cancer. The football superstar was born on July 22, so yes, that automatically makes his Cancer. As a Cancer, Owens has the tendency to be loyal, protective, intuitive, and caring in his relationships. 1. Owens is very close with his mother and older sister. Owen has been spotted expressing his love for his mother and sister on several occasions on Instagram. This is a cute way of showing affection for a person who usually posts about just his career in sports. In a recent post on Mother's Day, he shared a picture with a note expressing his love and gratitude for his mother and praising her for being one of his biggest fans and supporters through it all. He also credited his sister with getting him into football in 2018, stating that he wouldn't have discovered his love for football if he hadn't forced him to start playing. According to him, they are 11 years apart, which doesn't stop them from having a strong bond. At this point, we may not know why Owens never became a doctor, but it is obvious from the above post that his sister had a part to play in the end for sure. A very family-oriented gentleman, I must say. So that's all for today. Subscribe to our channel for more related videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well.